horror movies, remember?
Oh, no, I'm good.
So my question is, are you starting off with that, or are we going to put... Okay, all right. Welcome to the Jules
And Darrel.
Chaos Show. I don't know if you were paying attention. We were discussing who is getting what paperwork. And it's only me, because we are doing our second installment of the top 200 best horror movies of all time.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we did this.
Do you remember
where we left off?
So the last movie, the last movie I wrote on here, it says, is Nope. It was number 185. So we're going to 184, and hopefully we can rocket through some of these, because I highly doubt that we'll get through all 200 before Halloween. All right, so number 184 is Videodrome.
Never heard of it.
I haven't either. Can you hand me?
Oh, the magnifying glass?
Yeah. I'm like, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Thank you. Partially with light and partially... So, it's visually audacious, disorienting, just plain weird. Videodrome's musings on technology, entertainment, and politics still feel fresh today.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. And I do remember now saying that some of those movies sounded cool, and I forgot all about it, never looked up none of them.
Yeah, we didn't. And
I forgot them by now.
Okay, so do you remember one of them was a Vincent Price movie?
Mm-hmm.
And you asked me what was my favorite Vincent Price movie. Well, I said House on Haunted Hill, which is still... But for whatever reason, I completely spaced Edward Scissorhands. You know who he is in Edward Scissorhands, right?
Isn't he the guy up in the...
Edward?
That's Johnny Depp.
Right.
But the creator...
Yes.
He's the guy up in the mountain house or whatever. Right?
Yeah, he's the creator who passes away. That movie is such a good movie. I absolutely love it. I don't know that I would consider that a horror movie, but we'll see. What if it's on the list? That'll be funny. Okay, so I can't seem to see when this one came out. Oh, it has James Woods in it. I like James Woods. Synopsis is, as the president of a trashy TV channel, Max Wren, James Woods, is desperate for new programming to attract viewers. I have no idea.
Does it say what it's rated or anything? Or?
I would assume most of these are rated R.
No, I mean,
like,
how good of a movie
it is. How many?
No.
I don't.
Oh, well, move on.
I don't even see how much percentage it got. All right, so the 183 is Color Out of Space. I've heard of Videodrome, and I want to say it came out in like the 80s, but I could be wrong. But Color Out of Space is not even on my radar. So it says, a welcome return for director Richard Stanley. Color Out of Space mixes tart B-movie pulp with visually alluring Lovecraftian horror and a dash of gonzo Nicolas Cage. Oh, it's another Nicolas Cage. Oh my gosh, I love Nicolas Cage.
Hmm.
So it is after a meteorite lands in the front yard of their farm, Nathan Gardner and his family find themselves battling and you need to go to it. But yeah, it's starring Nicolas Cage. I don't even see when it came out. That's so weird. Because the last time we were seeing them, they were saying what? Oh, it got an 86%.
Hmm.
So there you go. I love Nicolas Cage, so I'd be willing to watch it. Oh.
Valley Girl.
Well, yeah, of course. That wasn't the song that they heard. That was the song prior to the one that we
Oh, yeah. Angst.
Yep.
And My Pants.
Right. So number 182 is Scream.
I like that movie. I remember seeing that in the theater.
Yep. I remember too.
Yeah.
And it is the sleepy little town of Woodsboro just woke up screaming. There's a killer in their midst who's seen a few.
And that's what throws you for the loop right there. Killer, but it's really killers.
Right.
So you're like, oh, it's him. And then you're like, whoa, what?
So I do believe it has been confirmed that Matthew Lillard is coming back, reprising his role. Have yet to be
too deep, man. I'm feeling a little woozy here.
I'm still wondering how they're gonna bring him back, because
He didn't die, did he, in the movie?
she literally drops a TV on his head.
Yeah, but
How does he not die from that?
maybe he didn't.
And he got stabbed a little too deep. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been woozy.
here.
I don't know. From watching the original, you would think that he died.
I want him to bring back Rose McGowan. That sucks, though. She died in the garage.
Right? In the garage door.
She was trying to, like, go out the doggy door in the garage.
Right? Do you remember what her name was?
And he opened it, and it... in the movie,
Yeah.
Sydney was...
Sydney Prescott.
Nev Campbell.
Correct.
What was her name? I forgot.
Tatum.
Okay, I forgot.
And believe it or not, that got a 71.
That's a good movie. I love it.
Oh, sorry, 77.
See, that's who's rating these?
Rotten Tomato.
They're dumb.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Critics, I guess. All right, 181 is Better Watch Out. And let's see. It got an 89%. Critics said, carried by its charismatic young cast, Better Watch Out is an adorably sinister holiday horror film. Better Watch Out. That sounds like it's a Christmas movie.
I've never heard of that one either.
Me neither.
Remember the days of going to Blockbuster and you could just look at all the movies like a bookstore, you know, you're looking at all the cases and you're just like, what do I want to watch? I miss those days.
I do too. Used to go every weekend.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Number 180 is The Conjuring 2.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I've seen
I
the
know
original
you've seen the
Conjuring,
original one.
and it's a true story. But that one, I'm not sure. You can actually, I think, there is on YouTube. I've seen people go to the real house,
right,
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But yeah,
it's part of the Ed and Lorraine Warren saga, whatever you want to call it. It's part of their. The Conjuring 2 can't help but be a bit lose a bit of its predecessor's chilly sting, though, through familiarity. But what remains is still superior ghost story told with spine-tingling skill. The synopsis is, in 1977, paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren came out of a self-imposed sabbatical to travel to Enfield, and you have to keep...
See, it's like, so it's not like a direct sequel. It's like a whole new thing, right?
They did.
See?
Okay, do you know, can you remember the movies that are based off of
True
Ed and
story.
Lorraine Warren?
No. But we own 2 movies. I love the first one. I bought the second one and still never watched it, but we own it digitally.
Which one?
Stir of Echoes.
Oh, I
Like
love
the first
Stir of
one's
Echoes.
awesome. And I bought part 2
With Rob Lowe.
and
I think I've seen
I've
it
never
once.
seen it still.
I think
it's
I
there.
watched it once. But no, Stir of Echoes was amazing. I'll be surprised if it's not on this list. So, okay, the Amityville Horror, that's Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Nun, obviously The Conjuring, Annabelle. There's a whole slew of them. There's a new one that is either it just came out or it's about to come out, and it's The Conjuring Last Rites. And some of it is continuation from one story to another, but there's a dozen of them. Haunting in Connecticut, I believe
That's
is
a true
theirs.
story.
I want to say
did know that.
is Ed and Lorraine's.
Because the house they went into, the basement where the kid is, that was like the morgue or whatever.
Right.
Well, later on in the movie, I forgot they find... I can't remember exactly, but I think a bunch of earlobes in the wall.
Something, the body.
Or something like
body
that.
parts.
Body parts.
Yeah, that was...
Weird.
So I love the Ed and Lorraine stories, and I'm fascinated by them. So I do love these movies, and I think I've seen pretty much all of them that are, like The Nun and The Conjuring.
Not me.
I've missed The Nun 2 because there's a sequel, and I haven't seen the Annabelles. There's Annabelle and the creation of Annabelle.
When it comes to horror movies with me, you're either going to make me really excited or let me down really hard. There's no in between. So that's why, like I said, like with Stir of Echoes 2, I have a feeling that movie's going to really bomb on me.
If I remember correctly, it was definitely not as good as
that's unacceptable.
But it's a totally, if I remember, it's a
still.
totally different story. So it's kind of like an anthology, not a sequel. Does that make sense? I don't remember. I don't think it's a continuation from the original.
And speaking of horror, wait, was it last night? Was not Scary Farm's opening night?
Last night, I do believe, was not Scary Farm's opening night. This is year 51.
So we'll have to watch.
I have not seen anybody's.
I saw Justin Scard post pictures on Facebook.
Oh, they were all there.
Yeah.
You know that they were. It was Justin Scard, Facebook, Fresh Baked, Adam the Woo, Ordinary Adventures, Magic Journeys. They were all there. They were all there. Probably Provost, Park Pass.
His videos, actually, his Universal video was my favorite.
It was hilarious.
Because he really legitimately gets scared. And I love that. I don't like the boring ones where they're just... I was disappointed in Adam's, though.
Were you really?
Yep, he let me down. Yep. He's all, I can't show that.
Oh, and then we saw what it was.
Didn't tell us what it was or nothing.
Well, okay.
And then we watched Chris's video.
And it showed... It's
them getting cut.
Yeah, it's a
like
mannequin that's hanging upside down, and it was the Terrifier
cut from
maze.
the crotch, like down.
Right, and so that was Universal Hollywood's version. They used practical, like props or whatever to do that. Well, at Universal Orlando, it's behind a screen. So I don't know if they filmed that part and it just replays over and over, but you don't actually see like the blood or anything.
Yeah.
But I did, because I've seen both versions now.
Yeah.
All right.
But Chris's was my favorite.
It was, because he was hilarious.
You could see in his eyes, he was terrified.
I mean, how?
And that makes you like watching it, you're like, you know, not all boring.
You just sounded cringy and creepy.
I love it.
Ugh. All right. Moving on. Number 179 at 84%, we have Crawl. So
it sounds familiar, but is that a picture of the...
Yeah, it looks like it has a picture of a alligator.
I just want the paper.
Are you going to read it?
Oh, maybe not.
Are you going to read it? You can read it.
No. Huh. Nope.
Getting more movies into our, an action-packed creature feature that's fast, terrifying, and benefits greatly from a completely game Kaya. I am not going to pronounce their name correctly. Crawl is a fun throwback with just enough self-awareness to work. And the synopsis is: when a massive hurricane hits her Florida town, young Haley ignores the evacuation orders to search for her missing father. So, wow, okay. Interesting. Maybe we should rate the different horror, not horror, but theme park Halloween festivities, like we've already...
I won't watch them all.
You won't?
Nope. I don't have patience for that. And some of them are too long. And even some of the ones I do watch, I'm like, and I'll fast forward to the good stuff. And I just can't do it. Yeah. So that'd be on you, not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 178 is Fresh. Oh, it's a Hulu movie.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. It's has 80
exclusively Hulu.
I'm not sure, but it's got an 82%, and it says as gripping as it is upsetting, Fresh makes a provocative meal. Ooh, that does not sound right. Out of the horror of modern dating. Fresh follows Noah. Is that Noah or N-O-A? Would that be Noah? Not, but female, because it's Daisy Edgar Jones who played her. Who meets the alluring Steve at a grocery store, and given her ... So I'm wondering if this is 2022. That could be. So I don't know if it's exclusively Hulu, but it definitely has Hulu in the logo.
Yeah. Never heard of it.
177 is Freaky. And nope, it's again not. Oh, this says 2020. So now I'm finding the dates again. Okay. It's got an 84%, and it's an entertaining slasher with a gender-bending, body-swapping twist. This horror comedy juggles genres with freaky fun results. I like horror comedy. 17-year-old Millie Kessler spends her days trying to survive high school and the cruel actions of the popular crowd. But I'm sensing that you're not you're not interested in that one.
I mean, like I said, so far out of all these, maybe that Vincent Price one, but I don't know.
Okay, so at an 81% are 176th movie is Saw 10.
Oh.
I didn't even realize. Is there 10? Is there 10? I thought I've seen all the Saw movies.
I know I haven't. But I like the Saw movies. I like them. They are kind of puzzles and stuff. And I love to see... They're kind of gory, too, but they're fun gory. Like, I love to see what they're going to think of next. What kind of kill are they going to have next?
Oh, gosh. Watching some
like
of those,
I forget what Saw movie it is, but the very, very beginning scene, it shows this dude, this guy, and this girl, and it's all whoever tips the scales will win.
Oh.
And you see him you see this dude cutting flesh off of his arm and stuff, and he's throwing it on the scale to tip it, and then the girl's just crying and stuff. Oh God, what do I do? And the guy just keeps cutting meat off of him, and it looks like he's gonna win. Then the girl, she grabs this cleaver, and she's all whack, 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 and freaking
cuts off her
cuts
whole arm.
her arm off, throws it on the scale right at the last second, tips the scale, and then that dude died some horrific death.
Right.
Which I forgot what it was. It was just insane. That was the opening scene of the movie.
Right. They were crazy. They had some pretty crazy. Yeah. So this is Saw 10. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do a marathon.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Saw is about, it's basically John Kramer is... Do you want to play a game? He plays God in deciding who is worthy and who isn't of continuing on by taking people who did horrible things or horrific things and puts them in a situation where they have to make a choice.
And people are like, how did they get there? They're unconscious somehow, and then they just wake up.
Wherever they're at, and they have to...
And they might have restraints on them. They might have... Who knows? That's the beauty of it. It's it's crazy. It's just, yeah.
And you literally have to decide how much you want to live, basically.
Yep.
And are you worthy?
And you're going to have to give up something.
Right?
Yeah.
Usually it's your humanity.
Yeah.
All right. So 175, The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Oh my gosh.
I've seen that.
Remember that one.
Yeah.
It's
all right.
It got an 86%.
Yeah.
It creeped me out.
It is kind of creepy a little bit.
When father and son coroners investigate the death of a beautiful Jane Doe, they find increasingly bizarre clues. And yeah, it was definitely it gave me the chills. And in times it had the jump scares.
Yeah.
I mean
they're in a morgue, and
which
she's
that in
laying
itself
there on the gurney, just
right. That in
and
itself,
it's just creepy. Yeah.
Did we even pay attention to when we started this?
11:10, around there.
All right, so the next one, 174, is Cropsey. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. It's 2009. It's a 93%. It's riveting and bone-chilling creepy. Cropsey manages, and it's Cropsey. Does that sound like Cropsey? Manages to be one of the best documentaries and one of the best horror movies of the year.
So, Doc, is it true or?
Synopsis is 2 filmmakers investigate the disappearance of 5 children and the real boogeyman linked to them. I don't know. That's interesting. If it says documentaries, so I would venture to guess that it's based on a true story. That one's definitely intriguing. Alrighty, so 173. We have Bird with the Crystal Plumage.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I know, me neither. I'm like, I don't know. And I can't figure out the date. It's got an 85%. Oh, it's 1970. Oh, dude. That's it. You know, I like the older ones because they can be pretty terrifying in the simplest ways. You know
like the
what
original
I mean?
Halloween, I think that was 1978, something like that.
It was 1978.
Yeah.
Combining a deadly thriller plot with stylized violence, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage marks an impressive horror debut for Dario Argentino. And synopsis is an American writer, Sam Dalmas, is living in Rome with his girlfriend, Julia. That creeps me out when horror movies have my name in it. While visiting, and that's all it gives. But oh my goodness, sometimes I really hate horror movies that have my name in it because it's I take it personally.
Well, what about Virginia City? The town girl, Julia.
Yeah, I know. I know, but
publicly hung in front of everybody.
Right, and that
we even went to her gravesite.
We did.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Right. All right, 172 is Day of the Dead. And it is the 1985 version because there is a million.
I've seen that, but a long time ago. Can't really remember.
You know, I don't think I've seen Dawn of the Dead. That's the one where it's "They're coming to get you, Barbara." And so I've seen that. I don't know that I've seen Day of the Dead, but I've seen similar titled movies. Although I could have seen Day of the Dead because they're all the zombie movies.
I mean, when I grown up as a kid watching horror movies. I mean, every Halloween, this is in California, where all the 7-Elevens where Elvira would have like her Halloween special, and we would go to 7-Eleven and buy the 3D glasses.
Right.
And, watch it on TV, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
All right, so this says Day of the Dead may arguably be the least haunting entry in George A. Romero's Undead trilogy, but it will give audiences plenty to chew on with its shocking gore and scathing view of society. The living dead regroup above while humans... Terry Alexander... that was actual cast. While humans sweat it out below in a Florida town, I'm assuming. So it's part of the living dead.
Huh.
But I do remember that. Although the one that I really remember, I don't even think is by Romero, is Shaun of the Dead. That's one of my favorites. It's another horror comedy, it just cracks me up.
I've got I've got my Resident Evil collection behind you. And the Silent Hill game collection.
Yeah,
those are
horror
like
games.
my two favorite horror games.
Love those.
So, yeah.
All right, so this is 171. It's got an 84%. It's 2023.
What is it?
Thanksgiving. And combining a belly-busting humor with delightful over-the-top gore, Thanksgiving is a feast for Grindhouse fans. So I'm assuming it's a Grindhouse. Oh, Patrick Dempsey's in it. You know who he is, right?
Who? What's a movie he's in?
Oh, gosh. Can't Buy Me Love.
Oh, okay. With Jennifer Love Hewitt. Isn't she in that?
Oh, I know. Okay, then it's not it's not that one. No, he plays a nerd who tries to buy his way into popularity.
I don't know.
And I want to say it's Can't Buy Me Love, but there's one with Jennifer Love Hewitt called Can't Buy Me Love.
I think so.
Oh well, I'll have to. I don't remember, but after a Black Friday riot ends in tragedy, a mysterious Thanksgiving-inspired killer terrorizes Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the. But yeah, I wanted to. I was intrigued by it because it's like, oh, fun, a horror movie that's set for Thanksgiving. I do remember when it came out. Ooh, so 170 is Dr. Sleep, and is it?
Never heard of that one either.
2019. It is.
You've seen it?
Oh yes, multiple times. It is quite literally the sequel to The Shining.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. Dr. Sleep forsakes the elemental terror of its predecessor for a more contemplative sequel that balances poignant themes against spine-chilling chills.
Is it at the hotel?
No. Struggling with alcoholism, Dan Torrance remains traumatized by the sinister events that occurred at the Overlook Hotel when he was a kid. And they do end up at the hotel, but that's at the end.
Oh, dang.
And it is I really enjoyed it. I've watched it multiple times. I think it was not made for theaters. I think it was one of those that was like made for, not necessarily made for TV, but went straight to video type of deal. But so, and I've seen it actually quite a few times, and I really do enjoy it.
I didn't even know
that it existed.
Nope.
There's a sequel.
Yeah. Because The Shining's freaking awesome.
The Shining
but
is.
It's rated 78%, but yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, they don't know anything.
I don't know if you'll. I don't know. There's a lot of mysticism in it, and well, okay. You remember that The Shining was his ability, right? You remember that? That's what The Shining was. He shined, and so it's. Yeah, he becomes an alcoholic to kind of dull his shine, basically. But it's pretty good. I really liked it.
I'll be right back. I got to blow my nose.
Oh, no. Are we going to continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
169 is Slither. Never heard of that. It's got an 87%. It's a 2006 movie. And it's a slimy B-movie homage oozing with affection for low-budget horror films. Slither is creepy and funny if you've got the stomach for it. If you've got the stomach for it, that doesn't sound very inviting.
Never heard of it.
I haven't either. But it's a B movie. You know, it pays homage to B movies. B horrors are some of the best. They crack me up. Weasley is a small town. Yeah, Weasley is a small town where not much happens and everyone minds his own business. No one notices when evil. Dun dun dun. Alrighty, 168 is Evil Dead Rises. Or Evil Dead Rise. Is it Rises? I think it's Rises. That one I saw. It got an 85%.
I've seen Evil Dead.
Yeah, it's Evil Dead Rise, offering just about everything. Something time fans could hope for while still managing to carry the franchise forward. Evil Dead Rise is all kinds of groovy. In the fifth Evil Dead film, a road-weary Beth pays an overdue visit to her older sister Ellie, who is... And yeah, it stops there. I do believe that's the one that I saw. And it is kind of, I watched it by myself. But it was like, it got me. It got me. 1999, 82%. Audition. This is our number 167. And it's an audacious, unsettling Japanese horror film from director, I am not going to pronounce his name. Audition entertains as both a grisly shocker and a psychological drama. And I can only imagine that we would have to read subtitles.
There's a movie I rented when we lived in Oklahoma that Dan Barfield, he was like, man, I rented this movie last night and I watched it and it was French and he had to watch it in subtitles. And it was called 13 Zametti with a T.
Okay.
And I can't remember. We rented it and I watched it. And 13 guys got together. And they all had guns. And they were in a circle with guns pointed to the back of their heads. And only one of them, I can't remember if they like.
So were they playing like roulette?
Yeah, kind of. I'd have to watch it again, but
and having weird. And watching, because you have to read in order to understand what's going on. Yeah. You have to focus on the TV or the screen, whatever it is that you're watching it on, which can make it even that much more intensified in the fear factor. I've seen a movie that was, I believe it was in German, and it was about a hospital, and I'm
gonna have to look that movie up.
I wish I could remember the movie I'm talking about was
13 Zametti and watch it again because it was kind of trippy. I can't even remember if the dude died or if anyone died or if the gun just went. I can't remember. But yeah, I think they passed the gun. I can't remember, but I can't remember.
All right, so 166 is from 1988. It got an 86%. It is Dead Ringers. It sounds familiar. I don't think I ever saw it.
I've seen it.
But I do vaguely remember. Dead Ringers serves as a double dose of Jeremy Irons. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen it. In service of a devilishly unsettling concept and commandingly creepy work from director David Cronenberg. The synopsis is Elliot, a successful gynecologist, works at the same practice as his identical twin, Beverly. Elliot is, and then it stops there. You'll have to, I will put the article in the description box if you want to look at the article and see for yourself. You have to click on them. Obviously we're looking at paper here, so I can't read all of it. It stops. It literally gives you a website to go to. But I do remember that movie. I remember the title. I don't remember the movie itself. So 165 is Hounds of Love, and it came out in 2016. It sounded like it would have been like a 1970s. Yeah. It got an 88%. So smartly constructed and powerfully acted, Hounds of Love satisfies as a psychological thriller with a few nasty surprises and marks writer-director Ben Young as a promising talent. Oh, how funny. I said it sounded like from the 70s. Well, it's based in 1987. Murderous couple John and Evelyn roam the streets of Perth, Australia, searching for their latest victim. And fate leads. I'm wondering if they get like their due Cummins. If they're murdering other people, maybe they get hunted. Maybe that's the horror.
Let's do a couple more and then call it.
All right. So 164.
Piggy. I see it.
Yeah, it's Piggy. Can you give a guess as to when it came out?
I haven't a clue.
2022. I don't even remember.
It's probably a low budget movie. I mean, they didn't promote it very well, did they?
It says it brought hauntingly to life. Laura, I can't pronounce her last name, committed performance. Piggy deftly deploys genre thrills in service of sharp social commentary. With the summer of sun beating down on her rural Spanish town, oh, that could be why, Sarah hides away in her parents' butcher shop. Interesting. It sounds like it's a foreign movie, which is probably why we didn't hear about it. Although that would be interesting. So 163 is Carnival of Souls. And it is from 1962.
No, definitely I haven't.
It has a 87 percentile or whatever. Carnival of Souls offers delightfully chilling proof that when it comes to telling an effective horror story, less can often be much, much more. Oh, I like the idea of that. Mary Henry ends up the sole survivor of a fatal car accident through mysterious circumstances, trying to put the incident, I'm assuming, behind her. That sounds like it would be interesting. I'll do one more because it's this whole page, basically.
Okay.
Number 162.
Julia's what?
Eyes.
Oh, man.
What did I just say? Like, it creeps me out when my name.
Show the picture of that.
Okay. I'll have to, if I can, what I'll do is I'll, oh my gosh. Are you gonna, I don't know that they can see that. You're gonna have to.
Looks like a Silent Hill, video game. That's crazy.
You're gonna have to go up close to the camera. But what I'll do is I'll insert a picture.
We should watch that.
I'll insert a picture.
It's a 90%, 2010. Smart, suspenseful, visibly distinctive. Julia's Eyes marks another modern Spanish thriller that quickens the pulse while engaging the mind.
Oh, no. I wonder if we'll be able to actually even see it because it's a Spanish.
The closer she gets to solving her sister's death, a woman, whatever her name is, with a degenerative eye disease becomes increasingly, and then it just says more and we don't have it.
Right. Well, I will say this. That was definitely a good one to stop on because it was my name. We will definitely have to look it up and see if we can actually even watch it. That'll be interesting. So there you go. We got to 162. That's actually kind of pretty good. We started at 180 something. So we did pretty good. I am interested in seeing what this is about. I'm surprised you didn't even go horror at all today.
Just not feeling it.
No horror today?
Well, you're the one that came in here. Hey, let's do a video, and then I had to.
Actually, no, you're the one that asked me.
That was earlier, and then I was like, yeah.
You still are the one that asked me.
She never helps me set none of this up. She sits in there and waits for me to say, all right, everything's ready.
Okay. I love you too.
Lights, camera,
action.
Yeah.
Alley
girl again.
Yep. Are we in an 80s mood? Is that what it is?
I always am. But anyways.
We'll see you all later. Have a great one. And we'll continue this horror trip down memory lane. I don't know where I was going with that. Bye.
Bye.